Also, um, I'm sorry, I'm extra phlegmy today. I apologize. Um, excuse me. One thing to keep in mind is as you are recovering, you will be needing to take steps to challenge yourself to find out um, what your true capabilities are and what's realistic and what's not. I have had some very humbling realizations. Myself, yesterday morning I woke up feeling really great, thinking, "Oh, I look forward to trying to play tennis or pickleball again really soon." And and then I got smacked back into reality when I still am running out of breath just walking to the bathroom. Um, and it is also good to get fresh air. So, aerating your house or opening your windows, opening up the doors and windows and getting fresh air in, getting the old stagnant and virus filled air out. That's a great thing to do. If you don't have that capability um, or you just want some fresh air, so long as you're not around other people while you are still shedding the virus, um, going outside, making sure to take a mask with you just in case you run across somebody. A walk is an okay thing to do. I would recommend that if you are still coughing a lot or having a huge amount of symptoms still, that you just stick to your porch or places where people will not be passing within 10 or more feet of you, because with air moving and with the force of coughing, that is a very likely propellant to share the virus with others. So if you are still coughing a lot, stay inside, please, for everyone's safety. But if you are to the point where you can go out onto the porch or walk in your yard, um, what I was going to mention was I I thought, oh, I'd like to take a walk. So, um, my walk went to my alley and then back. And I was dragging coming back. I was like, this is ridiculous. So you'll find that, or a lot of people will find that the fatigue and the shortness of breath, it is a very disheartening and humbling thing to realize, and your energy level just is not where you probably want it to be. I can tell you that for sure. But without going too far down into the dumps, I wanted to also share with you helpful hints on how to prepare to return to work. First of all, you should not be returning to work if you are requiring any medication that is controlling or could mask a fever. Um, and I believe that I already discussed this on one video, but if you have a fever and you're just simply masking it, you're not doing anyone any good. Excuse me. You because if you have a fever, you're contagious with whatever it is that you have. Also, if you have a fever, you are immunocompromised to the point where you are extremely susceptible to getting anything else that you come into contact with. So do yourself a favor, if for no one else, don't go to work or anywhere if you have a fever. or if you have things spewing out of any of your orifices. So, explosive or continuous diarrhea, or if you are vomiting. Um, those are all reasons that you should not be at work. And this is not just with COVID, under any circumstances. A fever, vomiting, or diarrhea outside of your usual. If you have IBS, um, or colitis, a lot of people have diarrhea every day. That's not what I'm saying. If you have out of the ordinary bowel irregularities, we'll say, and you're spending more time in the bathroom than you would be able to stay at your station or your or in your office or wherever you work, you should probably just be at home and not sharing that with other people. Um, so another thing, as you are returning back to the workplace, you have to think about how this may affect you in the future. Um, we know for a fact that even people without symptoms but have had COVID have had organ involvement, meaning your organs can be affected down the road. Because of that, you don't know what the future will hold for you once you've had COVID. Because of that, I would highly recommend to anyone going back to work that you apply for intermittent or interval FMLA. Because what if down the road you require a pulmonologist or or a hospitalization due to an exacerbation or a flare up, in other words, of some of your COVID related problems. Whether it has to do with an organ or you just don't have the energy to even move. You don't know what will take place. So I would encourage you to look into that for your job security and also so that you have some sort of safety net where you know you can try to take care of yourself. I'm horrible at taking care of myself. As a caregiver, I think that is a common trait. We're a lot better at taking care of others than ourselves. So through this whole process, I've been worrying about everybody else and what I'm leaving left undone for others to have to do, and the things that I'm asking of others, and even just people worrying about me. I don't like any of it. And but all those things are happening because they need to. And because I'm lucky enough to have people who love me and care about me and care about my success and my progress. So, as I said on another video, I'm very lucky in comparison to most, I would say. So, with that being said, realize that your expectations may fall very short, or your reality of progress may fall very short of your expectations and your hopes. I can confirm that. And and also just make sure that you're not just taking care of yourself now, but also looking into the future to take care of yourself if need be with the whole FMLA aspect of this illness. So anyway, if you are unfamiliar with FMLA, you usually have to be with your company for at least a year before you can utilize that. So if you have a fairly new job and you come down with this, I feel for you. But some with COVID, there have been exceptions. Companies have been understanding in some cases. So just check your options. That's all I'm saying. Check your options to secure your professional and financial safety and future, and track your progress. And I need to take my own advice with this one. Cut yourself some slack. Yeah. Anyway, have a wonderful day. Bye.